Hello. I'm just a little early. I'm going to get myself sprinkled out if I can. I'm live. I'm live at 5, y'all. Live at 5. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm going to get myself sprinkled out. Listen to that. And then I have all of these notifications coming in. Let me turn my sounds off everywhere. How do I do that? Oh, there. Why is it doing that? That is just awful. I hate that. My goodness gracious. Let me get me sprinkled out into some places. That's me. There's just places I could go. I don't know if they're good or not, but we're going there. We're just going. Oh, my goodness gracious. I think I have to do myself in some Messenger. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. GC. There. Y'all, I'm learning how to do stuff here the right way, I hope. Goodness gracious, I'm trying to get it done the right way. It's important to do it the correct way. There we go. Okay. Hello, everyone. It is 4:59 and not quite. Loretta's finishing up. Not quite 5 o'clock yet, but we are going to... We're going to say hello. I'm Lindell or Lindell with Lindell's Craft Escape, and I am in Friday Favorites today. It's been really an awesome day, although we've had one intermission break, and we're praying for Corey because she had a situation. And at 1 o'clock this afternoon, Hobby House Crafts by Sherry started us off, and then we were supposed to have Creative Roots Art with Corey. We'll find out later what's going on with her. And do I have my watch on? Oh, I do. How could I not have my watch on? Mercy. Let me see here. I got to put me on Do Not Disturb for an hour because I don't want to be disturbed, y'all. And then we had Miss Giselle at 3 o'clock, Your Craft Cottage. And Loretta just finished up, Handmade with Love by Loretta. And she did Fake Bake, and I thoroughly enjoyed watching that whole show. And we're coming up after me is Jane with Sustain My Craft Habit. And 7 o'clock will be done by me. I am not sure about 8 o'clock. I believe that might be a change up, and I'm not sure. I don't work in the background. I'm not an admin or anything. But if Christy's Craft Cottage doesn't come on at 8, because I've put the flyer out there, the graphic out there, we would have Crafting with the Sassy Chicks 101 with Miss Deb. So she'll either be on at 8 or 9. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That will be our test, Miss Marilyn Dunn. Yes, it will be. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you all. I hope that I can do something that you'll enjoy today. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you so much. So it looks like I'm going to do a snowman, y'all. Put my snowman apron on. I bought this a long time ago at Walmart, years ago. It's never been washed because it's never used. I don't cook, but I could use it for crafting. So it's my little snowman apron. So I had 2 different things that I wanted to do, and I wasn't sure what I should do. This is a board I found at the Dollar Tree, y'all. See how roughly hewn it is on the side there? And it's kind of smooth on the back. It's not very big, but no, it's looking like Deb. Okay, okay. Let me look. Let me look. It's hard for me to see up there. Let's see. Hey, Beverly Uribe, welcome in. Karen Jean, hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Hobby House Crafts by Sherry Sprinkled. Thank you so much. Let's see. You shared me in. And then what did you say? Did you say? I can't. All my comments don't come on here for some reason. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. But I'm here. I'm here. Y'all come on in and let's get sprinkled out. And so I had quickly asked Miss Hobby House Crafts by Sherry in a message, can I Mod Podge, can I decoupage on rice paper on this rough side, because that's kind of what I want to do. Thank you so much for throwing those hearts out there, y'all. That helps engagement and algorithms, you know that. So I had this little guy, and I got him from Etsy. He wasn't free. Isn't he cute? There's a whole file folder full of them, all kinds of little peeking out snowmen. So I liked this one. I kind of thought he just had the look I wanted. And I thought, look at that board, that rough board that he's on. And I thought, well, you know what? We're going to put him on here, and we're going to run his hand right up to the edge of the board and his little hat. So he's going to look like this, sort of, on the board. And I thought I'll do a little ribbon on the top. We're going to paint the board, though. Let's get her painted. Let's get her painted. Get her done in here. Let's get her done. And I thought that I would use this mineral paint. And the reason being, I don't know if you can see that, but you see the tones, the tans and browns. I'm trying to coordinate things. If we get this little guy finished, but the way Lindell works, it probably wouldn't happen. This was my other option, y'all. I love this one too. Is that not pretty? Pretty. I had thought about doing that in like a shadow box and putting some lights behind it. Would that not be pretty? But then I had this simple tag. It's called a simple tag from Chalk Couture. And I had planned to kind of think about painting that and putting that on there. And maybe adding some gold lame ribbon or something, you know. So we'll see. But we have already kind of, dropped the ribbon in the paint. Up. I am just going to go with this little guy. I just think he's cute. So let's work him. And let me see if I can see comments now again. Regina, hello. Hey, Marilyn, welcome in. I forgot to get water. That's not water, it's diet soda. I also need to do the lipstick. Did y'all see my graphic? I mean my picture. I'm going to show it to you. I used the chat bot, the chat GPT. I took a selfie of myself and Maxine, and then I said to chat GPT, imagine me putting on lipstick. And I gave it that image. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that funny? I love doing it. It's just, you know, I'm having fun doing that. I really am. I'm going to one of these days beat the lipstick queen, I think. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. My ribbon needs to be removed from the area here because I keep dropping it in the paint. Here's the paint. This is chalk paint by Waverly, and it is mineral color. Let's let's bring up something here. Let's do this. Yes, let's use a bigger brush. We want to. This one feels like it's going to come off. It's going to come off. When you soak them in the water for extended periods of time, that glue comes loose from the tip of this to that piece of wood. These are just these were chalk couture brushes actually, and sometimes they came with the kit that, you know, it was all ready for you to make something. So now I'm hoping, what are your thoughts? Am I going to be able to put this rice paper down on this rugged board? This is a little Dollar Tree board. I found it, surprisingly enough, at my Dollar Tree down the highway here. I usually has nothing, but it had I got two of them. There were two of them there. There were two pieces of these boards. One side is smooth, and I believe the smooth side had the tag on it. That's kind of smoothish. Smooth, it is smooth. But this is kind of rugged, and I wanted to try the rugged side. Please tell me that I'm not going to be in trouble here, y'all. Oh, my phone went to sleep too. Because I want to put this rice paper, and I did print this out. I said, like, I got it from Etsy. It was a nice little print. I don't know how to do all that stuff, so, you know, I could learn to do it, but it's just another thing that you have to learn to do and be responsible for, and I don't want to do that. So I'm hoping I'm not getting a lot of crumbs off of here from this wood. Hopefully it'll be okay. But I think the rice paper is stable enough to, do I see Tina in the house? Tina T&D Creations, y'all. Please be sure that you, thank you, Diana. I got it quite a few years ago, kind of right after we moved here at Walmart. And let's see, it would have probably had to been the first Christmas we were here. And that was in 2018. So we're coming up on 7 years, aren't we? 8 from 15 is 7, right? I'm trying to do math, y'all. I'm not real good at math. I'm not. Hey, and thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Kippy. Kippy likes it too. We don't cook, so we just hang aprons up I hang them up in the kitchen area to make it look nice. So then I thought, oh, wait a minute. I'm going to do a snowman today. I'm going to bring that little apron out and put it on. Well, I was thinking good. So we've painted this with mineral paint. And I think one coat is all we need to do. I just want the background to blend. I want it could be a wrong color. I don't know, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's put the brush down in the water. Get it dry. And I think, let me put these brushes away first. But grab I'll get a fan brush from here because I'm going to have to be Mod Podging at some point in time. And I'm probably going to need a lot more Mod Podge than what's left in this little bottle. These little bottles just work so nicely. So we're going to dry this up, and we're going to put this little guy on here, and I think he's going to look cute. I think he's going to be cute. And I do have a couple of ribbons that I pulled out that I thought were options, possible options. This is Valentine ribbon, but it's red. It's red. But yeah, I found that. I'm glad that I didn't put it in a Valentine box because I wouldn't have looked in a Valentine box for Christmas. So I just kind of have all that ribbon together. I must have used it at Christmas. some point in time. Celebrate, way to celebrate. I don't know who makes this, who does it. So Walmart, it's Walmart. So, and I believe these little bundles were from Walmart several years ago, and everybody started. I like the ribbon better this way than those cardboard spools. And I would love, ideally, to try and get all my ribbons put on bobbins, flat cardboard bobbins. They would stack better, and they would line up better in drawers, and be easier to see. Not take up as much space, I'm pretty sure, because let's face it, if this were wound up on a flat cardboard bobbin, it would fit a lot better in a space somewhere. So this is probably taking a little bit longer to dry because of the rugged edge, the rugged surface of the board. Let's see, who else is here? Listen, y'all, this is Friday Favorites. My name is Lyndall with Lyndall's Craft Escape. We are hosted in Friday Favorites by Miss Kippy at Home, and we are so happy to be able to present in Friday Favorites. After me will be Jane, with Sustain My Craft Habit, and Miss Jane is that person that I always say she has the sweetest little voice, and she lives up to the north of us in Canada. So she always has some very exciting projects. Before me was Handmade with Love by Loretta. Loretta was on her game today, let me tell you. She did fake bake. She used some stuff. She used not clay, but she used what was that? Spackler, her frosting for her little espresso cups that she got. Those are really cute. Really, really, really cute. They turned out really nice. The cherries on top were perfect. Prior to her was Your Craft Cottage with Sweet Giselle. And Giselle did a tin can. She did a number 10 can, and she made a snowman hat out of it. And she put a rice paper snowman on that hat, and looked really nice. And she made a rag bow. I didn't get to see that put on, but she was working on that. And Loretta's, you're not crazy. You did a good job. You did a good job. I hesitate to do something. I haven't done anything like that. I have not. I watched the fake bake people. And, you know, it's another whole art, Loretta. There's another whole atmosphere, another whole hemisphere, not atmosphere, hemisphere over there in all the Facebook and all the stuff, probably YouTubes and everything of these creators doing that. I mean, and it's like, wow, they do stuff, really do a lot of stuff. I mean, the thing, you had a lot of embellishments. You had all of your little fake sprinkles and all that kind of stuff. Well, these people that really do that for, like, I mean, they do all kinds of stuff. They must have tons and tons of supplies, like I have tons and tons of supplies in other areas that I don't use, more than likely. I said, somebody come get it. Come get my stuff. You can have it. Just come get it. I don't care. I have no room for anything anymore. And then to see something like that, then I'd be starting with something else, because I'd be going to get another batch of some other kind of stuff. So this is ragged, like here is kind of just ragged, you see. So I think, look at those hearts, y'all. We're going to Mod Podge this. Yeah, we're going to Mod Podge it. It's warm right this minute, but we're going to Mod Podge it, and we're going to put that little guy on there. I really like that little guy. I really do. So we're going to cover the board up to a certain point there. And we're going to let that, the rest of that be ribbon. We're just using all this, all the Mod Podge that's left in this little jug. Those are little Dollar Tree jugs. Miss Amanda Mefford had me sent happy mail. I mentioned that I needed a fan brush because I heard it's the best way to put Mod Podge on. And lo and behold, I got an Amazon package one day, and there was a whole card full of different sizes of fan brushes. I appreciate her so much. That was so nice of her. There's a little bit of a goober here, I think, maybe. Goobers. Let's get a paper towel and get those goobers off. Okay, I think it's just, I hope this works. I mean, oops, let me see here. I don't know if it's going to work with that process or not. We're going to have to see. But we're going to go all the way to the edge and try to get this in all of the crevices and finish it off here with little goobers. Let's open this one. This one's been opened too, I think. I need some more, I think. I think there's something plugging this one up. I haven't used my Mod Podge in a while, actually. A little bit of a while I haven't done it. So this is going to be different for me for a bit. I haven't used Mod Podge. I've been doing other things. I did some resin. Oh, and Loretta was talking about that last. I did those. I had a kit, an ornament kit, and I had to go on these ornaments. And I had never done that before. It was, and you know, they turned out pretty good. They really did. They turned out pretty good. It was there was a whole kit. Everything was in it that you needed, except, what did I need? I don't think I needed anything, except maybe some glue, and that's about it. Thank you so much for coming in, for stopping by, spending your Friday afternoon with me. What's for dinner? What's for dinner, y'all? I wonder what's for dinner. Hey, it's Jessica here. Cindy's Creations. Hey, Create with Cindy's Creations. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, y'all. It's good to have you. It's good to have you. Barbara Todd. I'm seeing, I'm taking Karen Jean. Y'all are so nice to come and see me. Now I'm going to probably have to stand up and get some parchment paper because my parchment paper, I had some that was over there that was pretty old. Forgot to do my hair. Oops. That's okay. So is anybody having anything special for dinner? I don't have any. Hey, Jessica. This is taking a minute, y'all. So sorry. It's got all these little grooves here, I think is the problem. Lorenzo is grilling some pork ribs. Ooh. Y'all, I found Mr. Ray likes creamed corn. And, you know, you can, of course, get it in the cans, creamed. But you can get it. I got some at Walmart frozen. It's like a bullet of creamed corn. And you cook it from frozen state. You just have to run some hot water over it and get the plastic wrapper off. It's like a bullet of sausage is what it looks like. And it's creamed corn. And it says you can cook it in the microwave if you want to, but you can cook it in the pot. So I'm interested in seeing how that will come out. And I think maybe, I don't know what we'll have. I don't know. It's Friday. It's Friday Favorites, y'all. It's Friday Favorites, hosted by Miss Kippy at Home. And after me is going to be Jane with Sustain Your Craft Habit, Sustain My Craft Habit. And come on, people, this is, maybe it was shiny Mod Podge, I don't remember. It says matte. But you got to dry it, because otherwise, I think it's not a good thing for your iron. Okay. Let me put that over here. This is pretty warm. I'm not sure why it's not getting dry. And our humidity has been really down the last few days. I'm going to put that brush in the water because Mod Podge is trying. I had a few little things I might incorporate. These little Christmas trees. Some little sparkle sticks. You know that bundle? You can get a bundle of that stuff from Hobby Lobby. I got it like a couple of years ago, and they have it again. I just saw it in the back part of our Hobby Lobby in the craft section. It's a bundle of sparkly switches. Look like switches. You know, we had to cut our own switch sometimes once in a while. My grandmother was the only one that did that, not my mama, but my grandmother made us cut our own switches or break our own switches off when we were going to get spanked. We learned. Regina, oh gosh, I like corn. I love corn. Okay, I think we're done. It's just shiny, a little bit shiny, and that'll be okay. So y'all, let's see. One moment. Excuse me. I have to get my turntable here. I'm here. Okay. I have this big, huge parchment paper thing from Costco. I'll never use it till, I mean, you know what? I'll be dead and long gone before that's ever used. I'm pretty sure that was too big a piece, but okay. So the thoughts is, see, he's like peeking out from like a door or a wood piece. So we're going to bring that down low. I want his little ball on the top of his hat to be on the board, not off the board. And it's kind of a neat little piece of art, actually. So let's see. So his hand will go right to the edge, his little mitten hand right to the edge. Oh, yep, there it is, right on the edge there. I'm kind of creasing so that I know what I've got going here. Because remember, we're gonna decorate the top part, and then I will staple a jute hanger to it, and it'll just be a little hanging piece. Pretty little piece. Okay, we're ready to go here. We're hoping this is gonna work, because I wasn't sure, because this is it's a rough hewn wood. Rough edges. I'm just gonna pray it works. That it works, okay? Oh, y'all, it's working. It's working. Appears to be sticking on the edges, for sure. So let's just work this little iron up and down. And I haven't done this in a while. And it's so easy to do, and it makes such beautiful, hey, Julie, welcome in, Julie. Y'all, welcome in. Come in on your page so they can, thank you. Gosh, my apron has been a big hit. Oh, my goodness, I must wear it again. Wear it again. Y'all come in on your page, and everyone, please go do like and follow, and join the Friday Favorite group. some awesome creators presenting, and it's just a lot of fun. It's the best thing to do on a Friday. It's the best thing to do on a Friday. I'm like needing to move that thing closer. I made some rearranging with a couple of things on the table, and I'm needing to. Okay, now we're good. Yes, we're good. I'm going to have to paint that out up there, I believe, y'all. I think I'm going to have to paint it out. I forgot to get my little saw. My little saw. My little wheel here. Am I going too fast for you? I'll tell you what I want to do. I'm just going to grunge it, I think, instead of painting it out. I think I'm going to grunge it. That's too white. See, I thought, ooh, I should have painted it white, huh? Yeah. But it does get grungy on the edge here with this paint. So we're going to be okay. We're going to be all right. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm making cards for a card swap with some of my dear friends in California. Well, it was a group that started there, but now they're kind of spread out because I'm in South Carolina, and there's a couple in other places. But we do once a month a theme. This month, November, was my time to choose, and I chose snowmen. Imagine that. So we're all to make a same card, an exact same card. There's 14 of us doing this time. So I make one for myself and then 13 others. They're all exactly alike. So I had to design a card, and I worked on that. And I was going to do that on here. I was really going to do that and thought it would be kind of neat to do. Y'all, we're going to have to dirty this up. It's too white. It's too white. But if you'd like, I'll show you. Whoops, I'll show you the... Oh, Lord, don't let me spill all my papers that are here. All my cuts. I've already cut out all my sections. But I did, it's Time to Chill. And it's a little trying to reconnect. And then you just open it and you can write. And it just says Time to Chill. Isn't that cute? And I did a little snow effects. I realized I had some stickle stuff. This is Stampin' Up! Products. So I was able to use them. Put a little snowflake on there, and I put some little buttons on him. How about that, y'all? I think it turned out kind of cute. It was a nice little design I made. I kind of had some inspiration from something I saw that was similar, but I made it mine. I made it all mine. So I got to make now 13 of them. 13 more. So I'm just using espresso ground espresso. Not espresso, but espresso. And we're going to just dirty this thing up because this can't be this bright white. It's not going to work. I should have just painted the board white, I guess. That would have been better. Y'all knew. I'm gonna have ribbon over this so that won't be so distinct. But yeah, we got to grungy this up. He's gonna be a dirty little guy. Been playing in the mud, the snow mud. Melting snow, you know. That gets kind of nasty. For y'all people that get snow, you know what that's like. The melting snow. It's so beautiful and pristine when it first comes down, huh? I know it is in South Carolina when it comes once in a while. And then it turns to slush and ick and stuff. It looks ugly. It's not so pretty anymore. All right, so we have made it sort of grungy a little bit here. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll be okay. We'll get it done. Don't worry. We're going to get this thing fixed, and it's going to look really good. I promise. I promise. I promise. It's a promise. Okay, so I had thought about, but he came so far down there, I don't want to mess up that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take our little clippers. How's everyone doing? I'm missing comments. I know I'm missing comments, and I appreciate you so much thank you so much. Hey, Tammy Hibden Hall, welcome in. Nothing is Wasted Designs. Y'all go and follow and like these people. Thank you so much, everyone. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. My apron. You like my apron? I just thought about it. Just not long before, just before I went live. Actually, just a little bit before. Ooh, I thought maybe that would cut off better. We don't want this little wooden piece on here, but that's not going to work. Let's see. We need these cutters. These ones are the ones that cut, I think. I don't know. I'm going to try to see comments. Snowman, look at Diana. My friend Diana, Crazy Creations by Diana, is absolutely wonderful for helping us. I don't know where it went. Oh, mercy. Well, maybe we won't use that one. Oh, here it is. Well, he's kind of pinkish, but my thoughts are we could get it, but we have a white one too. Let's try to get that done a little bit better. You know, maybe they just will twist off or something. I don't know. I don't know where I got these. I think they were probably in a little card from the mini stuff at the Hobby Lobby one year, and I've used out of it. You know, you get these little packages of these little bottle brush trees. I remember when bottle brush trees first came in. My goodness, person. Okay, we're working it. We're going to work it. Don't worry. All right. Even better. It's all messed up there, though. Okay. I know that they don't really match anything, but I just wanted to use them. So this branch, I'm going to put here. So y'all, now I'm making this up as I go, so we'll hope we get it right. Oops, be careful, be careful, be careful. That is really hot, hot glue. Okay, well. The branch didn't go the way I wanted it to. It's going to stick off the edge, but that's not what, it needed to be on the other side, on the flip side. The flip side. I had already placed it, and I knew that it would fit flat, but I glued the opposite side. It's all right, though. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Should we do this? Yes, maybe we should. Maybe we should. So we'll just put a little bead along here, and we're going to just lay this little sparkly branch down. You pretend, you know, you make believe your image. I'm shaking. Shaking. Why shaking? I think I need. Okay. Now I will put some diamond. Let's see. Let's put some dazzling diamonds right there for real quick, like to cover that glue stuff. Actually, this wasn't what I wanted, but it's too late now. Too late now. really kind of wanted to do, I'm putting it on that glue, so it's going to be, I could have done these, what I think they're sort of like stickles. I'm going to get some stickles. If Cindy's still on here, I wrote it down, Cindy, MrArt.com. I'm going to have some. I sure am. Okay, so we kind of have a mess here. We'll just clean it up. We'll clean. I try to save glitter, but I guess not now. Okay, so we have some art here. We have a little bit of stuff done. Oops. Whoops. That's sticking pretty good. What? Hey, Jane. Welcome in. Jane is next, y'all, with Sustain My Craft Habit. And I want to tell you a story, Jane. I have a dear friend who with my American Legion Auxiliary, and she sends me, she's so kind, she sends me in Messenger all the time. She must stay up and watch. She's not a crafter, so it's not about her crafting, but she sends me reels constantly of crafters. Jane, guess whose reels I get? They're yours. They're yours. She sends me, she has no idea that we are an acquaintance, sort of. I mean, she has no idea that we know each other a bit. And I get your reels all the time, and I tell her, I said, oh my goodness, my dear friend, and I think I get Leah's, and I get Kippy's. Isn't that funny? Miss Kippy, she sent, just recently, she sent me, so Kippy, you're out there, girl, you're out there. You're out there, because this lady does not craft or do anything like that, but she sits and watches all that stuff, and she sends me y'all. Isn't that funny? Hey, Lisa, Little Me Gifts and Specialties, welcome in. Wish you were crafting with us on Friday Favorites today. Well, Lisa, we're going to go. Cindy said they were fairly cheap at MrArt.com, and I'm going to check it out. Okay, now look at these two little trees. They're not too bad. They kind of blend. I mean, they don't really look, they don't really go, but that's okay. They're just like little bottle trees, y'all. My imagination was going wild with me, I think. I have another one, but I don't think we want another one. We want to, being as how we have this stuff, you know what? Let's put some red on his hat a little bit. This is old stuff from Stampin' Up, but it's still good. Pearlized Enamel Effects Basics. Real red is the color, and that's a color that's still, let's see. Let me see. I don't really want to put it on that part of his hat. Now this stuff has to dry, so I think I'll just put a little bit here and here on the little brim of his toboggan. Just a little, you know, something to just give a little dimension. It's a 3D effect. It will have to dry. I discovered that using it on the cards today. It doesn't dry real fast. So we have it there. We'll put a little bit, y'all, can you see anything? You probably can't. On here, on his cuff of his mitten, just a little bit. So we just made a little, you know, a little texture. I'm not going to put it on the other part of his hat because it's not the same color. So you can't really see that, but there is some of that texture. And I put it on his little glove. We'll have to watch it now because we're going to be working with ribbon and mercy. Mercy. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, and I need to, I will be stapling this to hang it. So we will hang it like so. So we don't need too much, but we have to watch, now we have to watch my my stickles, or whatever it's called. It's not stickles, but I want stickles. I know I do. So let's leave that, and let's kind of go over here and see what we can do with this Valentine ribbon. It's 5:43, so we may get to work on. Oh, there's a pin. Let me find my magnetic tray that my husband just bought me 3 of them. 3 more of them. He sent me a picture from the Harbor Freight of these, and they're bigger size magnetic trays, and they were all colors. I said, get me one of each. They spoils me, y'all. So I'm gonna, whoops, that little tree went. Let's see, what are we doing here? Thank you. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. I mean, you know, I'm so simple, y'all. I'm so simple. I think it'll be okay when we get him all together. I just think he's precious. I really do. Peeking out from the bushes. So I think what I'm going to do here is we're going to see how this will wrap around. See how much ribbon I need. Maybe you guys think that this is not a good idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Oh, it's trying to reconnect again, it says. I don't know why my phone does that, or my connection does that. I have no idea if that's a Facebook thing or what, because I know that my internet is really a good one. It's really a good one. If it's not, then we're paying. Oh, you know, this is interesting. This is a little bit of that tree that's left on this little thing here. We may utilize that. Why not? My crafty brain is saying, let's do something here. All right. I am going to try to fold these in and not burn myself too much. Here. I think I better get my little things out here. Yeah. Yeah, better. Okay. We're going to make a seam, like, and I have lines here, the checkered lines, just, it runs right down the line there. So I don't need to even know math to do this. Okay, but we do want to be sure we don't burn ourselves. It goes right on through the fabric, it seems like. So we're going to make a bind, we're going to bind it up here and make it a smaller strip of, let's don't do it on our little snow guy. He'll melt, y'all. He'll melt with all this hot heated glue. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I appreciate you all. Friday Favorites appreciates you. And it's been a good day. And I hope we have Miss Corey. We'll keep her in our prayers. We're not sure what, but she had to last minute had a family issue, and so I don't pretend to even know what it is. Have no idea, but and that's okay. It's none of my business. But we just want to make sure that we say prayers for her if she has needs. And I miss her art today. She does a beautiful painting and works of art, and I don't have one yet. One of these days, I'm going to get one of her paintings. So, Hobby House Crafts by Sherry was our first presenter today. So, see this? All I did was make a little ribbon out of a big ribbon. I made a little ribbon out of a big ribbon. And then we're going to wrap it around. We have to watch that stickle stuff, or I will. This would probably do better if it were stapled too, but we will be stapling the hanger so it will secure it even more. If anybody wanted this, it's available. It would be available if you wanted it. I mean, I have no idea what. I never sell things, so I'm a giver. I'm a giver. That's why I'm broke. That's why I'm broke. I buy all the stuff and then give it away. Ooh, that's a little bit warm. A little bit warm back there. Yes, sirree, Bob, it is. It was hot. But I didn't burn my finger. Sherry burned her finger the other day, and I think she still got skin off her fingers. That doesn't look real good in the back, but who cares about the back? So what'll happen is when I staple down the hanger back there, that's going to secure that. So we have that little bit. I don't know. It's a pretty good color, and it just kind of blends with this little hat and the snowflakes, I think. I don't think I'm going to use this. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think on top of that, I'm going to put this piece of that tree. Look at that. The bottom of that tree on here. I'm trying to think of something else that I could put. If I had some, and it's just gonna be there. It's just a little boom, little poopy thing. Boom, boom. Let me see. I did have some snowflakes with my card stuff. We could embellish with some snowflakes. Why not? The colors are awesome. They'll work out really nice. How we doing here? I need to probably dry that before I have a mess here. Y'all, the snowflakes are going to look okay. I probably should. I'm using the rose gold ones at this point because that's what I started pulling off, and I don't want to change them out. So we have embellished it with some snowflakes that are rose gold. How about that, y'all? I'm making it up as I go, y'all. I'm making it up as I go. Let me put this. That's a lot of noise. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. A lot of noise. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. I mean, I had these little snowballs too that I could put right on all these, but I don't want to. I don't think I want to do that. But you can see the little snowballs that are on his, like his hat, the little snowflakes, or the little beads of. You could use these type of things, but I have a feeling they will melt. Just melt away. I had thought about, I really know I'll use the gold on this guy. This is the other one that I was going to do, and I will do him on another project. Isn't he pretty too? Y'all, I think he's beautiful. I mean, I think it's a she. That might be a she. I'm not sure. But I thought about putting lights underneath to coincide with the lights that are going around her in this image. This is a really pretty image. So I put her way too close to the camera, didn't I? Where did I get my apron? Walmart! 7 years ago. This Christmas. 7 years ago. It was hanging on an end cap in the kitchen area of Walmart. Here, my little local Walmart. They used to be good. They don't have nothing anymore. They're not very good anymore. So we're going to put the hanger on, and I think I probably don't want to lay this down. You know what? Let's dry this puffy paint or whatever it is, and let's put the hanger on because I want to use my power tool. I want to use my power tool. My little power tool. I just don't want to lay it flat down and smash it up, but it feels pretty dry. So it may not be completely dry, but I thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all. We at Friday Favorites appreciate your support. Let me see. Hey, Deb, Crafting with the Sassy Chicks 101. And Deborah will be up tonight at 8 or 9. I'm not real sure. And I see somebody else watching, my friend Sherry with the Y. Love, Laugh, Create, Craft, Teak. And I cut a piece already. So we need to find that. All right, y'all. So here's what we're going to do. I believe I'm going to lay this down on a towel and not flat on, oh my goodness. I'm going to lay this down on a beautiful, chocolate towel. And I'm going to turn it this way. And we're going to put it to hang. I have to make sure I'm doing what I need to do correctly. I'm going to stand up. We're going to, let's see, where's the switch? We're going to turn our little power tool on. I know I've seen some others of these that people have gotten that I thought I was getting something really good, and now I see people have them that are not electric, and they're still good. That might not be big enough staple. I was using it for something else. So we may have to put different depth in here, different size staple. We'll get it started though. Yeah, I think we need a different staple. Yep, we do. We do. I'm not changing staples in front of y'all. No way. No way. No. Okay, what I'm going to do with these little snowflakes, that one came off already, is put a bead of, put a bead of glue on. Let's put some glue on them. Tiny glue, so they'll stay. This is called glitter glue. I don't know where that one was exactly. I think it was over here somewhere. I'm going to pull every one of them. Well, no, that one's okay. They were just like with a little silicone or some kind of little piece of glue thing there. So we'll just make sure they stay. Well, these two stayed really good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5 because you need odd number. We need another. What time is it? Okay, I have time. What did I do with my, here they are. They're all, oh, they are different sizes. Let's see. I didn't see that. Let's put, I mean, I should have known that. We're graduated sizes. Let's just put another one of those. The little glue thing is coming off the back of them, so that's why they need this for sure to stay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was trying to keep it odd numbers. That's what you're supposed to do. But who, it doesn't matter. I think we're done. We're done with those. We're gonna, whoops, we need to clean the tip of this little metal tip. Well, it's still coming out. Mercy. Well, that's odd. Must have had a clog in it, and then I just put this little, there's a lady that made these things for us to seal up our glue tips. That's a thing, a card making thing. Okay, so now we have some shiny, we lost a stick when we flipped it over. That's one thing we lost. One of our sticks. That's all right. There's more where that one came from. I'll just have to put another one on. One of the little sticks, glitter sticks came off. I didn't think about that when I laid it down. It's okay. It's all right. We have a whole bundle of them, y'all. A bundle of them. And these are, like I said, these were $4.99 at the time. I think I've had them a couple of years. I haven't used very many of them. $4.99, so they were half off that. Let me pull another one out and put it on so we have a finished product for you, because I have time. Okay. His hand up, but I do want to put it on here. Let's move all this away and see. I want it on the very edge, and I want it to stick off. That might not be a good idea, but that's what we're doing. So we need it to go like so. A good bead of glue. Okay, I think that'll work okay. And it's just giving a little extra something there. I think it'll look okay. I think it's nice. And so we will put the hanger on, change my staples so that we can hang it and finish it, make it a finished project. And that little thing looks like kind of a little button up there. It really does. It's kind of okay. It's a simple thing. It's so simple, y'all. It's so simple. I hope you like it. I just really like the little guy. I do. Do you like it? Thank you so much for staying by, hanging out with me. And maybe I'll put a little twine around it too up here to give it a little more primitive look. We might do that. We might trim it with a little twine. We have plenty. We have a whole roll of twine. Give it a little, not primitive, I didn't mean that, but a little more rustic look. Yeah, I think that's what we might do. Bring it back here. So it's simply going to be made like that. I'm going to be done with it, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'll find something else to do with it. I'm going to put that twine over this ribbon, though. I'm going to secure it as a border, is what I'm going to do on this ribbon. So it's like that, kind of. So y'all will see it Monday in Friday Favorites. Come and look at all of our projects. We get to display them on Friday. On Monday, and it's 6:01, and Miss Jane is up. Thank you so much for being here, and may God hold you secure and warm in his arms tonight. You wake up with a beautiful attitude in the morning and a wonderful weekend coming. Love you all. God bless.